Yeah, so I was on this online event about 10 minutes ago, just finished up, and the gentleman there was teaching me how to be better on camera. And so I switched my camera around this time to try to implement what he taught. Uh, I'm bringing that up because I'm finding out that the more I go out there and try to level up in various areas, I got all types of people kind of on my back. You know what I mean? I got the spiritual people on my back, my mentors in that. I got my business people on my back, my marketing people on my back. I got my health and wellness people on my back. I got my video expert people on my back. I got my finance and funding people on my back. I got a lot of people on my back, and it's like I'm not getting a break. And I almost got upset about that. But then I thought, man, God is just polishing my crown. You know what I mean? Like God is polishing my crown. He's getting out those little imperfections, those little blemishes, those little dents in my crown. You see, when you want to level up in life and you really want to become the person that God has you being to impact his people and to change the world for his glory, you gotta be that person that he wants to see in office. You gotta be that person that is continually improving. He's gonna continue to polish your crown. You may have everything together financially, but your spirit might be off. Or your spirit might be off, but your finances are out of order. Or those things may be in order, but your interpersonal skills are out of whack. Or all those things may be in order, and your health and your nutrition is out of whack. Or your, the way that you respond to situations that don't bode favorably for you. Like when people piss you off, when they make you upset, you lash out, you murmur, you complain, or you may curse at them, or you may do something to get back at them, right? That tells me right there, your crown needs a little bit of polishing. God's got to take that heavenly buffer, or whatever you call that thing, the heavenly cloth, right? He's got to take his cloth and polish you up a bit. You see what I mean? Because it's like the more levels you go to, man, the more he polishes. You would think it's the opposite. You would think that, okay, now you're leveling up. You're going from one place to the next, to the next, to the next, and less has to be done to you. No. It's the opposite. The more you go up, the more he's going to polish, because, when you're lower, he's just doing a general cleansing, so to speak. But now you're on a king level, or you're a prince, or you're a princess, or you're a queen, or whatever. Now he's going to go into the detail. He's going to put you under that microscope and go deep into the things beyond the surface layer of smiling in front of everybody in public and making it seem like it's all right. But then when you go home, your whole house is out of order. No, God is going to deal with that stuff in your house that's out of order and messy behind the scenes. So if you're like me and you're steadily going to higher places, higher platforms, meeting new people, meeting experts, and all types of people who challenge you and push you around and bother you and aggravate you, man. I love these people, but they aggravate me sometimes. And you may be one of those people, but you're a good aggravant or good aggravation. But if you're one of these people that do get aggravated by the polishing, you have the wrong reaction. Because to whom much is given, much is required. So we have a lot of people out there. They can be leaders. They can be people that have made a lot of money. They can be multimillionaires. They can be billionaires. It doesn't matter. But when God is leveling you up to do what he wants you to do on this earth, to do his will on earth, there's a polishing process. And no stone is unturned when it comes to God polishing you, cleansing you, cleaning you up, making you tight for the next level. When you look at these kings in the books of Kings in the Bible, and you look at the ones that did right, the righteous kings, do you have any idea? I'm sure you do, but just what kings do, they're in charge of a lot of things. They look over a lot, they oversee a lot of things. So it's not just a matter of, oh, they can make money or they can defend the citizens from attacks. No, you got to be able to put on events. You got to be able to have good etiquette when you eat, and eat these kingly meals wrapped in gold foil and all that stuff. You got to be able to talk to the people that speak eloquently and sophisticated and so forth, but you also got to be able to come down and speak to the lowly man who has nothing. So your character has to be refined for that. So if you got that crown on, you best believe that every day of your life, every day of your life, God is polishing that thing. He's going to put you around much more wise counsel, much more serious-minded people, much more efficient, effective business people, profitable business people, people that do well what you're missing. Spirituality, he's going to put you around some people that are really discerned spiritually, really mature. And he's also going to put you around people that are immature spiritually, or non-believers, people who don't believe what you believe in. How are you going to react to them? How are you going to respond? Are you going to get upset and yell at them or have an argument? Or are you going to deal with them in grace, peace, and love? See, crown polishing prepares you for kingship in God's kingdom. So my encouragement to you is, don't get mad about all these amazing people that are on your back, if they are. Don't get mad about the added pressure, the added faith tests that God takes you through. Don't get mad about the difficulties he puts you in, or even the people that he puts you around, because these people are preparing you to deal with a lot of other people that you may encounter who are irritating, who get on your nerves, who are hard to deal with and hard to love. You see what I mean? This is something I'm learning continually, because it's like you think you got it right, and then God is like, no, that's wrong. You're like, okay, 5 years ago I was doing this and it wasn't wrong. Well, 5 years ago you weren't a prince. You see, what you can get away with as a pauper, you can't get away with as a prince. You can go ahead and pick your teeth in public when you're nobody, but when you're a prince in the spotlight and the camera's on you, you can't be doing all that, picking you can't be all up in your teeth, and you know what I mean? There's a different level of etiquette, different level of class, different level of sophistication, different level of popularity and eyes on you. So when it says in the word that to whom much is given, much is required, man, that's the ultimate understatement, because it's like when David said, God searches his heart, or, possess my reins. That's an incredible prayer or experience, because that is like you're giving God the free will to search you and correct everything that's wrong. And let me just tell you something, everything is wrong. You see what I mean? So God can automatically search you and do what he wants, but to actually deliberately give him permission and even suggest that he searches your reins or search my heart, man, I don't even be asking for that prayer. I mean, sometimes I do, but I rarely do. I've done it a couple of times, but I'm like, I've encountered so much just by me not even asking that prayer. I'm naturally going through a process of having to deal with situations and people that irritate me a little bit, but I know it's preparing me for a higher level of kingship, or my first level of kingship, or royalty, or promotion, or what have you, right? Because by the grace of God, I've been out there a little bit in the world of business and entertainment and stuff like that. I've met some pretty big people, and even in my work right now, I meet a lot of very successful, very wealthy people, but he's getting me prepared for new levels, even as he's preparing you for new levels, if you allow him. But those new levels will polish that crown. It will test your health. Are you eating the right things? Oh, well, I'm just going to McDonald's and this. I'm not knocking any McDonald's or anything like that, but some stuff ain't too good for you, You can't really eat unhealthy too long because it affects your energy, it affects your body, it affects your appearance, it affects your face, acne, and all that stuff can come upon you. You know, it affects your hair, it affects your thought, how you think, and your thinking process, your memory, and all that stuff. Are you healthy? Do you take walks? Do you exercise? Do you drink a lot of water? What is your calorie intake per day? You know, that's just health and wellness. What about your relationships? Are you happy at home? You're married. Your married life. Is your wife happy, or your husband happy? If you're a woman and you're married to, are they happy? Is your home life in order? Are your kids well taken care of? You see what I mean? There's a lot of polishing that goes on. So I said it like this the other day. You want to run with lions? You better be prepared to be scratched, bitten, jumped, pounced on from trees, have your tail bitten, and whatever else, because lions play tough because it prepares them for a tough, powerful, kingly type of life. So as you go out there, man, and women, and I say man, but my friends, as you go out there to level up, God is going to place you around a lot of lions, a lot of people that sharpen you, a lot of people that challenge you, a lot of people that encourage you, a lot of people that correct you. I get it daily. It's like every day. Oh, this guy, even the people that I'm supposed to be like, whatever, pouring out into, they correct me. I'm like, man, you see what I mean? But you embrace it if you want to go higher in life, right? So that's all I got for you today. I just wanted to encourage you. Everybody wants the crown, but it says heavy is the head of him that wears the crown. So if you want that crown, you may get the crown. You may get promoted to a new position. You may be the head honcho in charge of your organization. You may be the person that God is just about to accelerate to a new level of destiny and power and breakthrough and provision and influence. But I'll tell you what, that crown ain't ever done being polished with God. Let him keep working on you day by day, minute by minute, moment by moment, situation by situation, because that is what refines you. It takes your crown from some 10 karat gold to 24 karat pure gold that makes God look good while you're in office. All right, so all I got for you, visit my website, revive-movement.com, revive-movement.com. You can also check me out on linktr.ee, linktr.ee/DNVM22. linktr.ee/DNVM22, like the number 22. That's like a site where you can get all my links to my social media, every program or anything that I have out, my books, a lot of stuff like that, right? My voice is getting kind of hoarse, but it's been a pleasure. I love coming in to the video check-ins. And you notice from my last video, I changed my camera around. Now I got the video more closer to my face, and I'm not recording in certain ways because I'm trying to get better at recording videos. So I'm leveling up, and I'm letting God polish me. So let him polish you. This is David. Peace. I'm out.